GloRilla isn't just a rapper, she's a force of nature. In 2026, she's living proof that relentless grind can turn into a full-blown empire. Her music dominates charts, her brand thrives, and her lifestyle? Jaw-dropping. But behind the luxury cars, sunlit lofts, and viral hits, fans wonder, who is she when the cameras are off? Is she in love, building more than music, or just chasing the next hit? Before the world knew her as GloRilla, she was Gloria Hallelujah Woods, a girl from Fraser, Memphis, Tennessee. Rats ran under the floorboards, roaches were part of daily life, and leaking air mattresses were the norm. For years, she slept on the floor more than in a bed, thinking that was just how life worked. Fast forward to today, and GloRilla is electric. Her voice, deep, raspy, impossible to ignore. Her lyrics, bold, fearless, raw. Her presence, magnetic. She's not just making music. She's a symbol of independence, grit, and climbing out of nothing to claim everything. Behind the lights, cameras, and red carpets, there's another story. One of loneliness, scrutiny, and dreams still quietly burning. Like the desire to become a mother on her own terms. But before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Born in 1999 as the 8th of 10 siblings, Gloria grew up in a cramped, strict household. Her mom, a deeply religious nurse, ran a tight ship. No Christmas, no Easter, no Halloween, no Valentine's Day. Only birthdays and Thanksgiving offered glimpses of the outside world. Yet even in that chaos, something inside her refused to be silenced. Her early education was unconventional. Homeschooled until 5th grade, her world was small and controlled. A call from her older sister to Child Protective Services changed everything, placing her in public school surrounded by colors, sounds, and kids playing tag in the sun. Overwhelming and exhilarating, life outside the walls taught her freedom. Life inside had taught her resilience. Even the small details of survival left a mark. Giant blocks of government cheese, trips to the commodity house for food stamps. Through it all, music was a whisper in the background. Hymns in church, quiet solos in nursing homes where her mom worked. Gospel singing seemed like the plan, but the seed of something bolder was already waiting. By her early teens, the quiet church girl was evolving. Gospel wasn't enough. She craved a voice that could cut through chaos, tell her story, and demand attention. At 13, church faded, and curiosity grew. The rhythms and rhymes of Memphis streets called to her. That spark ignited in 2018 when her cousin casually said, "You should record something you can rap." At 18, skinny, broke, and with no stage experience, she carried a head full of rhymes and a heart full of ambition. The first time she stepped into a recording booth, something clicked. Her deep, raspy voice, unlike anything on the radio, finally felt at home. Raw, fearless, authentic. In 2019, she dropped her first mixtape, Most Likely Up Next. It didn't shake the world, but it was a statement. I'm here, and I'm not leaving. By 2020, she released Peace Status, sharper, bolder, more confident. Every track reflecting a young woman finding herself and building a rhythm all her own. Then 2022 arrived, and everything changed with one song. FNF, Let's Go. A Memphis beat, a fearless hook, and GloRilla's energy collided, putting her on a map. TikTok exploded. The FNF challenge flooded feeds. Billboard charts lit up. Suddenly, she wasn't just a Memphis girl. She was GloRilla, a national force in a male-dominated rap game. Her rise wasn't accidental. Every late night, every rhyme scribbled in secret, every beat she owned was a step toward this moment. From cramped bedrooms to stadium lights, her teenage dreams were finally loud enough for the world to hear. The local underdog became a national sensation overnight. FNF topped charts. Complex named it one of the best songs of 2022, and women across the country embraced her as a feminist firecracker. GloRilla wasn't just making music, she was a movement. July 5th, 2022 marked a turning point. Standing beside Memphis rap legend Yo Gotti, she signed with CMG, officially stepping into the big leagues. A $500,000 signing bonus confirmed the world was taking notice. To celebrate, she hopped on a private jet with her closest friends, a symbolic leap from cramped Memphis bedrooms to the skies above. Months later, she dropped a remix of Tomorrow This Time, featuring Cardi B. The twist? Cardi had already recorded her verse before GloRilla even asked. Orchestrated by Yo Gotti's team, the collaboration fused Cardi's Bronx drill energy with GloRilla's Memphis crunk roots, exploding across TikTok, Instagram, and the Billboard Hot 100. By November 2022, she released her debut commercial EP, Anyways, Life's Great, a 9-track showcase of her range. Viral hits like FNF, Tomorrow 2, and Nut Quick cemented her star power, while tracks like No More Love revealed vulnerability, tackling personal struggles with honesty and grit. Recognition came fast. FNF earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Performance. Collaborations with Moneybagg Yo, Don Toliver, and G Herbo, plus appearances on Wild 'N Out and Rap Caviar, established her as a rising star. Her rise wasn't just talent. It was strategy, grit, and vision. She didn't chase fame. She built a brand. Every track, every feature, every viral moment was a calculated step toward becoming one of the smartest young artists in the game. By early 2026, she is more than a rapper. She's a hip-hop powerhouse. Her net worth approaches $5 million, a staggering ascent from Memphis bedrooms to multi-million-dollar success in under 5 years. Every song, tour, and collaboration has been a step in building an empire she controls on her own terms. Her lifestyle mirrors that journey. Her Memphis mansion, valued at around $2 million, is more than a home. It's a testament to her rise. The modern estate features high ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows, and open-plan living areas flooded with natural light. A private home theater offers immersive movie nights. A rooftop terrace overlooks the city and outside. A sparkling pool and landscape gardens provide a serene escape. Every room, from the state-of-the-art kitchen to art-adorned hallways, reflects her story of grit, ambition, and triumph. Her car collection is equally telling, bold, stylish, and unapologetic. A matte black Cadillac Escalade nods to her Memphis roots, while sleek silver Mercedes-Benz S-Class sedans showcase elegance and precision. For thrill and flair, a glossy red Ferrari Portofino M roars with V8 power. A Lamborghini Urus blends SUV practicality with exotic performance. And a Porsche 911 Turbo S embodies fearless energy. These vehicles aren't just transportation. They're mobile statements, each reflecting a facet of her empire. Elegance, roots, power, and unapologetic confidence. From streaming royalties to touring revenue and brand deals, she has built multiple income streams. FNF alone generates consistent royalties across Spotify, Apple Music, and TikTok, while live shows and brand partnerships steadily grow her financial footprint. Her lifestyle isn't just flashy, it's intentional. She curated it herself, without losing touch with the Memphis streets that shaped her. Even with millions in the bank, luxury cars in the garage, and arenas chanting her name, GloRilla keeps her personal life private. She chooses solitude when she wants it, joy when it calls, and love only when it adds value. Fame hasn't made her reckless. If anything, it's sharpened her boundaries. Rumors swirl, including a supposed connection to NBA star Damian Lillard, sparked by her appearance on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay podcast. Her response? Classic, "I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no, but you never know," she said with a sly grin. Motherhood is where she flips the script. In an interview with Charlemagne the God, GloRilla revealed she wants kids someday, but doesn't plan to carry them herself. Choosing surrogacy is practical, empowered, and intentional. She isn't rejecting family. She's redefining it on her own terms. Quiet moments are deliberate, too. That balance between intensity and solitude, public persona and private peace, is central to who GloRilla is. Every verse, every beat, every stage echoes her journey. Struggle, ambition, unapologetic self-belief, and the deliberate choice to shape an empire on her own terms. She turned pain into power, curiosity into craft, viral hits into lasting influence, and her platform into a force for business growth and social good. GloRilla didn't just rise. She redefined what it means to rise on your own terms. Offstage, her empire stretches beyond music. From curated merchandise drops to limited edition fashion and lifestyle partnerships, she's building a brand that fans can experience offstage. Strategic collaborations have diversified her income, making her more than a musician. She's a savvy entrepreneur shaping her own economy. Philanthropy is part of her vision too. Though private about her giving, GloRilla has funded local initiatives in Memphis, supporting youth programs, music education, and community outreach. She's invested in the city that raised her, empowering others to chase their dreams, mirroring her own journey from the Fraser streets to global stages. And the best part? She's just getting started. Memphis remains her anchor, authenticity her compass, ambition her fuel, and her reach, musical, philanthropic, and entrepreneurial, continues to expand. From the girl who once watched the world from behind a window to the woman whose voice commands the spotlight, GloRilla's story is still being written. One thing is certain: when GloRilla steps into a room, the world listens. Her rise isn't over. The empire is still expanding, and the crown? It's hers to wear, bold, fearless, and unmistakably GloRilla. If you love this deep dive, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and make sure you're subscribed for even more inside looks into boxing's biggest names. And while you're here, check out our full breakdown of Sha'Carri Richardson's journey. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you ringside in the next one.